Ben Higgins claims Maria Georgas was Season 22 Bachelorette. Bachelor Nation fans won't see a new season of The Bachelorette this year, if at all. The show was unexpectedly put on pause after major allegations and drama on Jen Tran's season. But according to alum Ben Higgins, the now cancelled Season 22 of The Bachelorette was close to casting a lead. Ben Higgins claims Maria Georgas was Season 22 Bachelorette. Bachelor Nation alums Ben Higgins and Ashley Iaconetti break down what's going on in the franchise on their Almost Famous podcast. In a recent episode, they reacted to the news that The Bachelorette was put on pause. They shared with listeners what they'd heard through grapevine about Season 22. They claimed the Maria Georgas was in talks with ABC to be the Season 22 Bachelorette. Reality TV blogger Zachary Reality shared the podcast gossip on social media. The news traveled to Reddit, and one Redditor gave more context about what Ben and Ashley said. They said it was between Maria Georgas and two of Grant's women. They said Rachel had a reason she couldn't do it. Sounds like she's either dating someone or wasn't able to contractually do Bachelorette before / while Perfect Match is airing, and then things with Maria fell through again, and they didn't think either of Grant's women would bring in a big enough audience, so ABC decided to postpone it. If the rumors about Season 22 are true, it wasn't the first time ABC asked Maria Georgas to be the Bachelorette. She turned it down before. Fans may recall the drama between Jen Tran and Maria Georgas surrounding Bachelorette Season 21. While Jen Tran was eventually named as the Bachelorette, Maria Georgas claimed that she was asked but turned it down. Both Maria and Jen pursued Joey Graziadei on Season 28 of The Bachelor. However, he eliminated both of them at various stages of his journey and proposed to Kelsey Anderson. Since her time on The Bachelor, Maria Georgas has been linked to various celebrities. Rumors have swirled that she was dating Kim Kardashian's ex Pete Davidson, Bachelor alum Peter Weber, Bravo star Carl Rack, and more. But she's never publicly dated anyone since Joey Graziadei rejected her. Fans react to rumored casting. The Reddit subreddit dedicated to all things Bachelor Nation had some thoughts on Maria Georgas as the next Bachelorette. I could actually see that. Maybe she felt that last year would be too rushed or she was unsure about it, but now it's been a year, and she could have had more conversations / negotiations with ABC about it. I have a hard time believing it. Maria didn't stay all that relevant post-season. Remember how Charity announced Jen last year? Imagine how awkward it would have been if Jen had to announce Maria. If we're choosing chaos, we need to go fuel chaos and make it Victoria F. Well, I'm glad The Bachelorette is skipping then. One fan even suggested that The Bachelorette wouldn't be on pause right now if Maria Georgas had accepted the lead role for Season 21. Do you think the rumors Ben Higgins heard about Maria Georgas being the frontrunner for Bachelorette Season 22 are true? Let us know in the comments. Ben Higgins claims Maria Georgas was Season 22 Bachelorette. The Bachelor Nation fandom was sent into a frenzy when former Bachelor Ben Higgins dropped a bombshell revelation. Maria Georgas was initially chosen as the lead for Season 22 of The Bachelorette, but something changed behind the scenes. The claim, made on his Almost Famous podcast, reignited speculation about what really happened in the months leading up to Jen Tran's official casting. The revelation that shook Bachelor Nation. On the latest episode of Almost Famous, Ben Higgins and his co-host Ashley Iaconetti were casually discussing past seasons when Higgins made an offhand comment that left fans reeling. You know, Maria Georgas was actually supposed to be our Bachelorette for Season 22. Ben stated nonchalantly, as if he hadn't just rewritten Bachelor Nation history. Ashley gasped, Wait, Ben, what? Are you sure? Ben nodded. I mean, I don't want to speak out of turn here, but yeah. That's what I heard from a pretty credible source. Fans immediately began dissecting the claim, and within minutes, social media exploded with questions. Was Maria truly chosen as the Bachelorette before production made a last-minute switch? If so, what happened? Maria's rising popularity. Maria Georgas had been a fan favorite since her time on The Bachelor. With her sharp wit, undeniable charm, and confidence, she quickly stood out in a sea of contestants. Many fans had rallied behind the idea of her being the next Bachelorette, believing she could bring a much-needed fresh energy. The official announcement was made that Jen Tran would be the next lead. There had been whispers that Maria had been a serious contender. However, Higgins' revelation suggested she wasn't just a contender, she was the choice. And that led to the biggest question of all: why wasn't she given the role? What went wrong? While ABC has remained tight-lipped about the casting process, insiders close to the show have offered various theories about why Maria may have been dropped as the Bachelorette. Theory 1. A change in direction. One prevailing theory is that the producers decided to pivot in a different direction. Maria's strong, unfiltered personality made her incredibly compelling, but the franchise has historically favored leads who fit a more traditional mold. Jen Tran, a poised and graceful contestant with a compelling backstory, may have been deemed a safer choice. Theory 2. Maria backed out. Another theory is that Maria herself may have turned down the role. While this might sound surprising, leading The Bachelorette is a massive commitment. The emotional toll, production demands, and public scrutiny can be overwhelming. Some speculate that Maria, after initial excitement, reconsidered whether she truly wanted to step into the spotlight in that way. Theory 3. Behind-the-scenes drama. There's also the possibility that behind-the-scenes politics played a role. The franchise has a long history of shifting gears based on audience reactions, production preferences, and unforeseen circumstances. Some sources claim that Maria had been vocal about wanting to lead the show on her own terms, which may not have aligned with what producers envisioned. Maria's response. Shortly after Ben Higgins' revelation made headlines, Maria Georgas took to Instagram to share her thoughts, sort of. Posting a photo of herself sipping coffee, she captioned it simply, "Well, this is news to me." The post only fueled speculation. Was she denying the claim, or was she subtly confirming it? Fans flooded the comments with questions, but Maria remained elusive. Later, during an appearance on a Bachelor Nation podcast, Maria finally addressed the situation. "I'm flattered that people think I was the Bachelorette," she said with a laugh. "Would I have been down? Maybe. But at the end of the day, things happen for a reason. I have nothing but love for Jen, and she's going to do an amazing job." Her response, while diplomatic, didn't exactly deny Higgins' claim, leaving many to wonder if there was more to the story than she was letting on. Jen Tran's perspective. Jen Tran, who had been basking in the excitement of her upcoming season, suddenly found herself at the center of a conversation she hadn't started. When asked about Ben's comments, she responded gracefully, "Maria is incredible, and I think she would have been an amazing Bachelorette. If she was in the running, I totally understand why. But I'm beyond grateful for this opportunity, and I'm just focused on making this season the best it can be." While some fans saw her response as sincere, others speculated that she, too, may have been caught off guard by the news. Ben clarifies his comments. Following the massive reaction to his statement, Ben Higgins took to Instagram to clarify his words. "I didn't mean to start a firestorm," he said in an Instagram story. "I just shared what I had heard through the grapevine. Whether it's true or not, I don't know 100%. But Maria is a phenomenal person, and I think a lot of people would have loved to see her in that role." His semi-walk back did little to calm the storm, as the conversation about Maria's almost Bachelorette status continued to dominate Bachelor Nation discourse. What this means for the future of the Bachelorette. This situation has sparked a broader conversation about the casting process for the Bachelorette. Should the franchise be more transparent? Fans often feel blindsided when leads are announced, especially if a popular choice gets overlooked. If Maria was truly the initial pick, should ABC have acknowledged the change? Is it time for a shakeup in casting? Maria's popularity underscores the demand for a more diverse and dynamic approach to selecting leads. Could this controversy encourage ABC to take more risks in the future? Will Maria get another chance? Many fans are now campaigning for Maria to be the next Bachelorette. If not season 22, then why not season 23? Final thoughts. Whether Ben Higgins' claim was entirely accurate or just based on Bachelor Nation whispers, one thing is clear. Maria Georgas remains one of the most beloved figures from recent seasons, and her presence continues to spark excitement and debate. As Jen Tran prepares to lead The Bachelorette, Maria's name will undoubtedly remain in the conversation. And who knows, maybe one day she will get her turn at handing out the roses.